Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we're taking a look at DOGECOIN20. So this is a project that we highlighted as a scam soon after the scam lords launched it, right? And we've been just talking about everything that has been happening with this one, also highlighting how the scam actually works on multiple videos, right? So we're just coming back to just see what has been going on, right? And this scam is almost near to its conclusion, right? So I think we're going to do one more final video for this one, right? So currently, the major issue that we currently see here is the original website is no longer working, right? DOGECOIN20.io. So there are a lot of people who come to the channel. How come you're saying this one is a scam and all that? Right? And how can you possibly know that the people behind DOGECOIN20 are the same people behind multiple of other scams, right? First of all, it's because I've been looking at scam tokens for a long time, right? Almost going into 3 years now, just focusing on scam tokens, seeing how they operate. Because if you're into crypto, you need to understand how scams work and the all different types of scams. Because whenever you've got a new financial industry like crypto, just like when the barter trading ended, right, and banks were started and you had gold deposits, and then they had these promissory notes. There were lots of scams back then, right? You no longer needed to carry your gold around. You had this note from the bank, right? And that note represented the gold you held in the bank. You can imagine the number of scams that were there. So with crypto, it also presents an opportunity for multiple scams, right? So you need to understand how scams work, right? So that's one of the reasons why this channel actually exists, to wise up against scammers. It doesn't exist for the purpose of just calling projects a scam, but rather to wise up against scammers and to avoid their tricks, right? So DOGECOIN20, the original website is no longer working, right? Why is this important? Because this very same problem of a website stopping to work, DOGECOIN20.io was the original website, is no longer working. They've now moved to DOGECOIN20token.com. This is happening across multiple of their scams. Because remember, the scammers are the same across multiple scams, right? Or rather, these specific scammers are running multiple scams. For example, they are also running the Dogeverse, the Dogeverse scam, right? And we also see that they also had changed the website to dogeverse.token.com, which is now not working, right? And they've gone back to their original website, which was the dogeverse.com. This was the first website that they had, and it stopped working. And then they jumped over to dogeverse.token.com for a while, and now the website is back. The same thing is also happening with the scam Slothana. Slothana is now on slothana.io, but the original website for Slothana was slothana.com. So do you see a pattern? Multiple of these scams are having website problems. So they are having website problems across all their scams, right? So this tells us something that is very important. It tells us they are the same people behind all the scams. But one of the most conclusive, or rather, what brought us to that conclusion was the sponsored posts, because within these sponsored posts, they were promoting all their scams within one post. That was sure evidence, right, that it's the same scammers. Because why would you pay good money to promote somebody else's pre-sale, right? You're only going to promote your own stuff. It doesn't make any sense for you to go and pay $1,000, $3,000 to promote another project, right? So they had multiple sponsored posts where they are promoting multiple scams all at the same time. They will be promoting Slothana together with Dogeverse. They'll be promoting DOGECOIN20, right, together with Dogeverse or together with Slothana. So that's how we knew that these are the same scammers, right? Killing two birds with one stone, so to speak. And of course, staking formed the pillar of their scams. And up until now, there are still people who are still not able to actually claim their tokens, right? Which is actually quite sad. But don't give up. Just keep trying to claim your tokens, right? Don't give up. So as we edge closer to the 3 4 months after they launch, a lot of people will be able to claim their tokens, but unfortunately they would have taken a massive knock, right, from the amount that they actually initially invested into the project. That's how this scam works. The scammers always win. Whether the project goes viral, it goes to Binance, the scammers will win. Whether the project doesn't really amount to anything. For example, with Dogecoin, just take a look at the price point, 4067, right? It did go as high as 3020, but this was just a smoke screen price, because soon after launch, there was a massive pump and dump immediately, right? But almost everyone who invested into Dogeverse, especially those who invested in the last stages, have never been in the positive, right? Which is one of the reasons why we say don't buy in the pre-sale. Why? Because we've been looking at multiple pre-sales, right? Which is one of the reasons why I encourage you to go and grab yourself a copy of the Big Brain Crypto Ego Logbook, which allows you to log crypto pre-sales, right? So that you can wise up against the scammers. Affiliate link is in the description, right? You can log up to 70 pre-sales. You can track up to 70 pre-sales. There are 2 pages that you use to track each and every pre-sale. For example, DOGECOIN20 is almost, the scam is almost concluding, right? And there's pertinent information that you can just log. Why is this important? Because that's how you grow your knowledge into these pre-sales. That's how you see your opportunity of making money into these pre-sales, right? Because people are coming to this. Why? Because there's money to be made, but you need to avoid the tricks of the scammers, right? So if you grab your copy, there are 2 pages to actually evaluate each and every copy for this one, right? The first page, you evaluate pertinent information about the pre-sale, like the scam or legit evaluation, right? Also launch price tracking. For example, after launch, you can start to track the price, what has been going on, right? You can track the price after launch. And also the second page, right, you can also track their ego notes, and you can track adoption. For example, you have a token Slothana, right? Currently it's being listed on multiple exchanges. The people who follow the project, right, are increasing. So those are some of the metrics that you can start to watch to see if they continue to increase, especially when it comes to adoption on X. And are people talking about this, right? Also checking the rank on CoinMarketCap is also very important for a token such as Slothana, right? So that you can wise up against the scammers, and you can actually know that this token is going to go parabolic, right? Excuse me, having a little bit of a flu there. So this is my review for this one. Most probably we are going to be coming back to actually check how things have developed, because like we said, we follow all the way to the end. The good, the bad, the ugly, we cover everything, right? Because that's how you wise up against scammers. Because I see other people on X, for example, who are investigating scammers, but they're just hell-bent on the scam failing and the price dropping, so that they can say, I was right, look, it was a scam. But that's not what we are all about here. We want to follow the good, the bad, the ugly, because even the scammers, they try to also masquerade some of these projects for them to go viral, the price to go up. And all of that information is important, because that's when we can actually start to identify, right, where our opportunities are within this project, right? We're not just there to just blindly call everything a scam, right? We know where the scam is, and we can know exactly where the scam is and how we can avoid it. That's what is important, right, when it comes to this project. So this is my update for this one. So you can let me know what you think down there. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.